My name is Louis and my wife's name is Hester, and you know, it's so important that we share our testimonies of God's goodness in our lives with our fellow believers, because that strengthens the faith of everyone. And so I have a testimony that I would like to share. For a very long time I'm being treated for a lung condition known as bronchiectasis. This condition results in an infection, a permanent infection in the lungs, and as a result also a reduction in lung capacity, in breathing capacity. And I'm on chronic antibiotic treatment. With John Wasserman's visit to our church recently and ministering here, one evening we were present, and he was sharing about a person with a serious lung condition and how this person was instantly healed of this condition. And I took this healing message for myself, and immediately I felt my lungs just opening up, and I could breathe much more easily. About a week or 10 days later, I went for my 6-monthly visit to the lung specialist. And first I had to go through some lung capacity and breathing tests, and then I go in to see the lung specialist. And then he told me that my lung capacity had increased with 500 milliliters of air with every breath. So if I breathe on average 12 times a minute, that is 6 liters of extra air that I'm inhaling, and as a result more oxygen going into my blood. Hester and I run very often long distances, and so obviously in a case like that, if my breathing tempo increases, then again I breathe in more air, and as a result I have more oxygen flowing into my blood. And I would just like to share this testimony of God's goodness and God's faithfulness. And even if you sit in a meeting, and even if you don't receive a direct word, if there is a testimony and you receive it, then you're also going to receive the breakthrough in that area.